Assalamu alaikum. Okay, Lamborghini for £1,000. For an offer like that, you'd be able to gather £1,000, wouldn't you? You'd be a fool if you gave up an opportunity to get a car of that value so cheap. Now, I have an offer for you that's even better than that. Listen and learn. The Prophet ﷺ said that if someone is guided to Islam through you, it is better for you than red camels. Not one red camel, but red camels. He used the plural. And what is a red camel? To the Arabs in those days, a red camel is the equivalent to what would be for us a Lamborghini Aventador, maybe even more. And even today, if you look at camels, camels can be sold and bought at a value in excess of £1 million based on their quality. So some camels, even today, are more valuable than Lamborghinis. If you'd be willing to gather £1,000 for an Aventador, then it wouldn't be hard for you to gather £1,000 or even less for that which is greater than Aventador, which is to facilitate someone to be guided to Islam through you. You don't have to go out there and give no da'wah. And like I said, you don't even have to come up with a complete 1,000. All you have to do is contribute towards the trip of a brother who is living a troubled life, who might be drugged in the streets, gang banging on the blocks, but he wants to change, and send him on an umrah trip with us, inshallah ta'ala. Now, are our trips successful? I mean, just take a look.
I've been on road all my life, and I've made money that you can't even count. And I've had the biggest beefs and the biggest trouble over the smallest amount of money when splitting it with my so-called brothers. When mans have gone to war, and these mans have just turned around and not only paid for my umrah trip, my visa was 3 times as much than any of you's lot. And they didn't ask me for nothing in return. And these brothers opened my eyes to a different world, you understand?
Alhamdulillah, we've done 4 trips so far, and every trip we've seen results. Every trip we've seen progress. So we've got no other reason to believe that this other trip is not going to be successful, as all we need after Allah Azza wa Jal is what? Is the funding. So right now, I'm not even asking for £1,000. Just go to the link below and give whatever you can. If you can cover a whole £1,000 for someone's umrah trip, then that would be lovely, inshallah ta'ala. But if all you can do is cover £5, £10, £20 towards helping someone change their life, then guess what, inshallah ta'ala? Inshallah, that's going to be better for you than red camels. Inshallah, that's going to be a way for Jannah for you. So please go to the link below and donate like crazy.